Can you? Oh yeah, that's just. It's on here. It's on this one. Yeah, I can read it on there now. Yep, so it works. Welcome, hockey fans. Welcome to Logan Lake Arena, and this is BCIHL hockey. I'm Chris Farmer. Happy Halloween. It's the Logan Lake Miners versus the VIU Mariners. Should be a good one here tonight. Last time these two teams played was the Miners home opener, and that Mariners took that one 3-2 in overtime. There we go. So starting in goal for the Mariners, Connor Stojan. Played well against these Miners last time he was here. We've got Wickham, Pause, Power, Corbett, and Strome starting for the Mariners. And for the Miners, we've got Sam, Turner, Robertson, Rasmussen, and Schaefer. Starting in goal for the Miners is Matthew Enns. Schaefer has the puck now behind his net, passes it up the wing here. That's picked off by Corbett. Carey gets a quick shot, and that's stopped there by Enns. Just gotta watch that here. You can't see that, right? Corbett settles in here for the draw against Gordon. Mariners get a quick shot on down. Ends and he covers that one up for a face-off. Couple quick shots here by the Mariners, but Ends is up to the task. Both teams change up their lines. Face-off coming to the right of Matthew Ends. Bomer wins that one into the corner to Singer, who puts it back behind his own net to Watson. Watson swings it up the wall to Robertson. Robertson tries to headman that pass, gets all the way through and into the zone. Bomer beats out the icing, puts it behind the net to Matty. Matty circling now, looking out front, kicks that puck back to his stick. He's got Trumwell all over him. Puck goes to Stojan, and Stojan, he's able to cover that up. Good effort down low there by the Miners, trying to get some action out in front. Bomer settles in here against Earhart. Earhart wins it to the wall to McGuire. McGuire, he's being watched and bumped by Robertson. Newman kicks it out front, picked off by Bomer, puts it into Matty. Matty tries a quick shot, but that's saved by Stojan. Tries another quick shot, but that goes off the side of the net. Cook puts it up the wall here to Earhart. Earhart's knocked down. And Cook tries to find Jones, but that goes all the way past him, all the way down. That's going to be an icing call. Schmideter, Lario, and Huth out there now for the Miners. Schmideter face off against Jones. That's a kind of bounce draw that goes the Mariner way. They chip that off the wall up to the middle. Newens has the puck, but feet get tangled up with Kazumi, and they both go down. Kazumi now behind the net. He circles back, puts it up the wall to Huth. Huth chips it up. They're looking for Schmideter there, but he can't quite find him. Cook has it now in his own end. He's waiting for somewhere to go with it. He puts it up to Weiss. Weiss tips it down into Miner territory. Kazumi now. Kazumi back to behind his net. He leaves it there for Nielsen. Nielsen loses control of the puck. Mariners come out with it. Bennett's in the slot. He tries to shot, but he loses control of the puck. Here's Wickham now. Wickham gets a shot through traffic. That goes just wide. Kept in it by Pause. Pause tries a shot. That's deflected off a body, but misses the net. Huth gets that one out of the zone. Pause intercepts in the neutral zone. Bennett now. Bennett gains the line. Puts it down. Tries to find Earhart down low, but he misses him. Coutelier out front to Bennett. Knocked away by Huth. Pause now on the wall. He puts that down in the corner to Coutelier. Coutelier back to Pause. Pause looking for Wickham. Finds him at the point. Quick shot. That's off a stick down low into the corner. Daniels is battling with someone down there. Here's Lario now. Lario tips that away from Wickham. He's in a race, but Wickham muscles him away off the puck. Puts it up to Coutelier. Coutelier passes that to Bennett, who tips it down into Miners territory. Goes off for a change. Rasmussen now, he's got pressure on him by Daniels. Leaves it behind the net for Christian. Christian's looking for McLennan. That's taken away by the Mariners. Daniels tries to get that through, but Schaefer picks it off and circles around behind the net. Looking for McLennan. Bounces just past his stick. Schaefer over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen just dumps that one down. That's going to be an icing call. Christian loses that face off to Sato, but Poncelet's able to punch that one through over the line and clear the zone, so they're going to have to circle and regain possession. Schaefer now. Schaefer leaves it there for Christian. Christian up the wall looking for Poncelet. That's a little bit too hard. Bounces past him and goes all the way down for an icing. Corbett and Christian face off to the right end. Mariners win the draw. Put back down by McGuire, and Schaefer picks that up behind the net, tries to clear it, but Cook pinches down and keeps that one in. Cook puts it down behind the Miners, and Rasmussen's there, but he loses control of it. Now McGuire puts it back down low, looking for Power. Gets all the way past him, finds to Corbett. Cook pinches in, keeps it low, back to Power. Power takes a bump from Christian. Corbett knocks his man down behind the net. Loose puck here comes to Rasmussen. Rasmussen flicks that one high, goes off of a beam. That's going to be a whistle. 16-12 to go. Face off back in Miner territory. We got Corbett on the draw here with Gordon to the right of ends. Mariners get control. They try quick shot off the draw, but that's blocked in front. Now Sam puts it through. Nice little toe drag there around Cook in the neutral zone, but he can't get possession on the other side. He gets knocked away. Watson now. Watson looking for somewhere to go. Finds Sam in the middle. Sam tries to leave it for Gordon. Picked off there by Corbett. Corbett puts it down low to Bennett. Bennett tries a quick shot, and that's stopped there by ends. Turner takes a bump from Power. That gets through to Sam. Sam through the neutral zone, puts it down deep on net. Stojan's content just to hold on to that one and have a face-off down in his end. Jones and Bomer here to the left of Stojan. Miners win the face-off there. Sanger comes back. Sanger, he puts it back down low, but Wickham's there. Puts it up the wall. That's kept in by Bomer. Off the leg to Singer. Singer tries a quick shot. That goes off the leg and goes wide. Here's Jones now. Jones and Bomer in a race. Bomer's able to knock that one out of the danger zone. Wickham takes a bump there from Bomer as he tries to regain the line. Watson tries a quick pass up the wall to Robertson, but that's out of his reach. Matty tries to stretch past to Bomer. Robertson now. Robertson, Bomer in. He shoots. Great save there. Robertson tries to knock that one in out of the air and goes high over the net. That's going to be whistled down for a high stick. Bomer and Jones. Jones wins that one back to Wickham. Wickham with speed up the wall. Chips it. Doesn't quite get the center line, but he tips off the stick, so there's no icing there. Enns comes out to play it and backhands it up the wall. Comes back through to Mode. Mode tries a quick shot. Blocked away by Enns. Miners are able to put that one back down in the corner. The battle going on there with Rasmussen and one of the Mariner players. Here is Bomer now. Bomer leaves it for Robertson. Robertson tries to go off the wall, but that goes up and into the timekeeper's box. I think everybody is okay over there. Petelier and Smith are on this neutral zone face-off here. It's kind of a tie-up draw, but it comes loose to the Miners. Now it's Nielsen. Nielsen looking cross-ice there and misses his partner. Kazumi's battling with Cotillier. Cotilier's bumped off the puck. Bennett now. Bennett puts it back to Trustwell. Trustwell is able to get that one down into the corner. They try a quick shot from the corner. It goes off the side of the net. Here's Smitter now battling with Cotillier. Nilsson puts it up the wall, and the Miners are able to get control of it. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Cotillier over to Weiss. Weiss tries looking for Bennett inside, but he can't quite get it all the way through. It goes off of Kazumi's skate and slides into Enns. He's able to cover that up and end the danger. Mariners send out Daniels to take the straw against Gordon. Gordon wins that one. Watson puts it back down low and comes all the way around the wall to the point here. Gordon is able to get it outside the line, but not very far as McGuire's there to pick that off and send it right back low. Quick bounce there, gets over the stick of Watson to Sato, and Sato puts it down to Earhart. Daniels now looking up top. Can't find somewhere to go, so he puts it back down low. There's Earhart looking back out in the slot. Finds Daniels. Daniels puts it down in the corner to Sato. Sato, quick pass out front off the skate of Earhart, but it comes to the Miners. Here's Turner. Turner, nice little move there. Puts it up to Sam. Sam goes wide around McGuire. Cuts back. Looks cross ice. Finds Singer. Singer tries a quick shot through traffic. Gets to Stojan. There's the rebound. Through feet there and goes out behind the net. Comes back now to Watson at the point. Watson coming in on the side. He tries to feed that down low. Gets behind the net to Poncelet. Poncelet tries a quick shot. Goes off the side of the net. Comes around now to Earhart. Earhart just flicks that one up. Watson knocks it down and is put in by McGuire. Down onto Enns. Enns is there to leave it for Watson now. Watson looking to break it out. Tries to find McLennan, but that's picked off there by Strome. Watson picks that one off. Tries to find McLennan. Mariners get it back down low. Pause was able to dump that one deep. Comes weirdly off the corner to Enns, and he just covers it up. Corbett and Christian. Corbett wins that one. Strome leaves it for Wickham. Wickham goes down the wall, looking out front. Tries a quick wraparound, but that's knocked away by the Miners' stick. Wickham, quick turn shot, blocked there by Christian. Christian breaking out now. Picking up speed through neutral zone, loses control of that one. Mariners pick up the puck. Here's Power. Power's looking up ice. That's knocked away by Christian. Pause gains the line. Cuts to the middle. Tries a quick shot and he scores. Quick wrist shot there by Pause. Bulmer wins that draw, but it's kind of lost there in feet. The Mariners are able to come in and help out and get that one back down low. Corbett's in a battle. Oh, Nielsen loses control in a dangerous spot right in the slot in front of his goaltender. Matty now. Matty's got the puck as he comes through the neutral zone. Corbett watching him. Matty puts it down deep. Stojan comes out to play it for the Mariners and fires it up the wall. Picked off by Robertson. Tries a quick shot. That hits a body in front. We got Tresswell here. He puts it across to Strome. Strome finds Power. Power moving up. He tries a pass but loses that one off the toe of his stick. There's Tresswell now. He puts that one back down low. Kazumi now. Kazumi puts it across to Robertson. Mariners now. Hunter chasing after that one. He's got Nielsen on him. Hunter circling around, looking up top, finds Cook. Cook tries a quick wrist shot and swallows that one up. The last goal was Pause from Power. Here's Jones now. Jones on the draw. He wins that one away from Smithiter, but Lario jumps through, puts it across to Huth. Huth tries to find Smithiter. Smithiter takes a bump there along the wall from Newens. Comes up with the puck, though. Smithiter around the net. Poked away by Cook. Cook leaves it on the wall for Jones. That's picked off by Watson. Tries a quick shot, gets through. Patted away there by Stojan. Back to Watson. Another quick shot, blocked away by Stojan. Jones tries to clear it, kept in by Watson. Watson puts it across ice to Huth. Huth tries to go down low, picked off by Cook. Cook goes high with the puck. Glove down by Watson, knocked away from him by Jones, and he's able to get it down deep into minor territory. Singer takes a bump from Hunter. Jones tries to put it across for Newens, misses his guy. But chipped off the wall by the Miners to clear the zone, but now Singer's got it. Here's Singer through the neutral zone, finds Lario. Lario just about able to break free there. Pause now, the goal scorer. He's circling now, puts it up the wall to Newens. Newens chips it off to Weiss. Weiss has two guys with him, finds Jones. Jones leaves it now for Pause. He does a quick shot, rips that one high over the net. The rebound, scores. No, that isn't. That is Bennett, number 9. Two nothing VIU. That was a weird kind of bouncy rebound that just came out to the side to an open guy who was able to put it in from a tough angle. Here's Mariners again, right back on the attack. Pause gets that one down low behind the net. Sanger's on Weiss there. Coutelier now. Coutelier wins the puck battle away from Schaefer and puts that on net here. With 9:46 to go here in the first period, VIU is up 2-0. Going here, I believe this is a TV timeout. That second goal is officially Bennett from Pause and Jones. Quick out-of-town scoreboard look for those of you that are taping the Blue Jay game. Close your ears here for a minute. We are Dodgers 3, Blue Jays 1 in the 8th inning. And this is the only BCIHL game going tonight. Here we go. Teams are skating back down to the circle. To the left of Matthew Enns. We got Presley Gordon coming in to face off against Catelier of the Mariners. And the Mariners come away with the puck. Page pinches down. He tries a quick shot. That goes off a stick high and wide. Comes up the boards here, and Sam wins that one back to Nielsen, but Nielsen loses control and turns it over to Page. Miners are able to finally clear that one out of the zone. Page is bumped there by Sam, who leaves it for Wickham, who just gets it right back down deep into Miner territory. Enns has a quick look behind him there. I wasn't sure that he had that one in his glove, but he did. I'm going to close that one in for a face-off. Bulmer wins that draw away from Daniels, and the Miners come around with it off the wall. Matty chips it by, but it's going to go all the way down for another icing. Going to come back down for another face-off. Got Sato here in for the draw against Bulmer. Bulmer wins that one across to Watson. Watson circles around his net looking for Robertson. Finds him on the wall. He puts it up the middle to Matty. Matty gains the line. He tries to get that through the feet of Wickham. Wickham's not having it, and he holds his man to the corner. Sanger bumps the guy out. Daniels along the wall. Puck comes free to Bulmer, returns and circles and fires it back down low on Stojan. Tresswell puts it up the wall to Daniels, looks across for Sato, goes off his skate and gets through to Earhart. Earhart gets the line, not quite onside. Daniels was just a touch ahead of him here on the close side. $8:59 here to go. 2-0 Mariners. Corbett wins that one. Here's McGuire. McGuire flicks it down into Miner territory, and Strome goes after it. Schaefer takes a bump from Strome. That's cleared all the way down the ice, and we're going to have another icing. Not much flow to this one yet. Miners win the draw. Rasmussen puts it back to Schaefer. Schaefer with Strome watching him, puts it high off the glass. Poncelet chasing after it. McGuire's watching him. There's a bump in the corner. Both guys go down. Christian comes away with it. He looks for Poncelet out front. It finds him, but a bouncing puck's hard to get the shot away. It goes down into the corner. McGuire tries to clear that one, gets it outside the line, but it's kicked down there by Rasmussen. Rasmussen puts it down deep, and Cook has it looking up ice. Tries to find Strome, misses him, but it's kicked in by Schaefer. Lario now. Lario's on the puck. Loose to Schmitter. He shoots it, goes right through Stojan out the backside, but not into the net. Now Power. Power gets it past the pinching Rasmussen, but that's knocked away by Schaefer. Gets it back down into Mariner territory. Here's McGuire looking for Jones. Misses him. Picked off by Kazumi. Kazumi takes a bump, and who's there to get that loose puck and put it back down into Mariner territory. Cook circling. Cook's looking up ice. Tries a quick pass. Picked off by Smitter. Smitter goes down low looking for Huth. Into the corner. Huth now. He tries to put it out front, but that goes off of the skate of McGuire. Jones tries to stretch past there to find Hunter, but it misses his man. Goes all the way down to Enns. Icing's waved off. Here's Nielsen. Nielsen looking for his partner, Kazumi. Kazumi tries to stretch past Delario, but that's picked off there by Page. He's put it back down into Minor territory. Nielsen. Kazumi Tries to find Lario. That's up in his midsection there. It's hard to knock down. It gets through to Wickham. Wickham tries to find Hunter. Hunter's knocked down there by Sam. Loose puck comes into the corner to Watson. Watson, backhand pass up the wall, looking for Sam. Picked off there by Jones. Jones cross ice to Pazé. Pazé looking for Jones, misses his man, and goes loose all the way back down. Sam's chasing Wickham. Wickham circles behind Stojan with Sam all over him. Stretches pass up there, finds Newens. Newens tries to put it down into the corner for Weiss, but it's picked off there by Sanger. Sanger stretches it out to Sam, goes through his feet to Stresswell, tries a quick shot, gets all the way through and blocked away by Enns. Watson spins off his man, puts it over to Turner. Turner tries to stretch it to Sam, gets him. Sam takes a bump at the line from Wickham, knocks him down. Stojan now. Stojan passes it up the wing. Finds Weiss, but that's knocked away by Sanger. Here's Bennett. Bennett cuts all the way through, has a nice backhand there. That's stopped by Enns. Nice move by Bennett to cut through the defenseman and get a backhand on, but Enns was there to stop that one. 6:03 here to go. We've got an issue here with the clock, I believe. It's reading an interesting time. Now we're set. Coutelier loses the draw there to Gordon. Sanger now. Sanger leaves it for Watson, puts it around and finds Turner. Turner puts it up to Sam, but it goes right through his feet. Goes down into Mariner territory. Wickham over to Trustwell. Trustwell brings that out of his zone. Finds center, tries to dump it in deep. Gets it a little bit too high. Goes up and over the glass. That's going to go all the way back down into Mariner territory now for a face-off. Stand corrected. They're going to have the face-off here in the neutral zone, just outside the line. Bomer and Coutelier. Bomer wins that one, puts it back to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Rasmussen. Puts it up the wall there and finds Bomer in the middle. Bomer gains the center line, chips it around McGuire, but McGuire's able to corral that one. Bomer puts it out front to Maddie. Maddie, quick backhand. And that is sucked up there by Stojan. All right, we've got 5:50 left here in the first period. Sato on the draw against Bomer. Puck comes loose to the wall. Newens now. Newens pinched down by Rasmussen. Rasmussen knocks it away, but Mariners are able to clear it to the far wall. Miners get it. Bomer. Bomer gains the zone. Quick shot front of the net, looking for Maddie in front, but just out of his reach. Goes into the far corner now. Here's Maddie, goes across to Schaefer. Schaefer tries a quick shot. Goes just to the glove side of Stojan into the corner. Earhart picks that up and leaves it for Cook. Cook gains the blue line, but he's bumped there by Schaefer, and the puck goes down into minor territory. Somehow Sato comes out with that one. We've got Bomer watching him. Twisting and turning down the corner, leaves it now for Daniels. Daniels tries a quick pass out front, but it goes right onto the stick of Maddie. Maddie leaves it a little soft one there for Robertson, who dumps it down deep into Mariner territory. Stojan backhands that one across the wall to Pazé. Pazé leaves it for Sato, puts it back down to Wickham. Here's Wickham, up the wall, finds Daniels. Daniels leaves a quick little pass there for Earhart, gains the line, tries a quick shot that's blocked in front by Watson. Puck comes loose now to Earhart. He's got it in his feet, kicking it around behind the net. He's got Schmidt watching him. Leans on him in the wall. Here's Power now. Power tries a quick little move. The puck comes loose to Corbett. Corbett can't quite get a shot away. Gets that knocked in down into the corner. Quick attempt there by Earhart. Knocked away by Enns. Huth can't get that one past Wickham. Corbett now. Corbett leaves it for Power. Power back to Corbett. Corbett from behind the net. Tries to get it back out front again to Power, but he misses him. Pause intercepts and dumps that one back down into minor territory. Here's Enns. Got Power coming in. He leaves that one there for Watson. Stolen now by Corbett. Corbett leaves it for Power. Power looking out front. Tries to go cross ice to Mode. That's picked off there and cleared out of the zone. Power with Huth watching him. Tries to find Corbett. Skips over his stick and gets all the way down to Enns. We're going to have a face-off now down in minor territory. Jones here and Gordon. Presley Gordon to the right of Enns. Gordon wins that face-off. Nielsen puts that one on the wall. It doesn't quite get all the way out. Sam had pressure there. Trustwell puts it out front. That's blocked in front. Goes another quick shot. Goes past Enns and out behind the net. Here's Jones. Quick shot there. That's off a body in front. Another loose puck to the side. Hunter's able to get that one almost back to Mode, but he can't quite get there. Hunter gets it now. Puts it back down low to Daniels. Battling down in the corner. Mariners come up with it. Jones behind the net. Jones looking out front. Finds Mode up high. Mode puts it down on the wall to Hunter. Hunter cross ice looking for Jones. That gets through to Trustwell. Blocked there by Turner. Loose puck comes to Newens in the corner. Newens down to Hunter. Goes past him. Him and Rasmussen battling down in the corner. There's 4 bodies down there now. Mariners come free with it. Jones tries a quick pass across ice to Trustwell. Puts it back down to Daniels. Or Newens, sorry. Newens puts it to Hunter off the skate of Rasmussen. Here's Turner. Turner's finally able to get that one out. Relieve the pressure. Trustwell tries a stretch pass across the zone. Goes off the skate to Schaefer. Schaefer gains center and puts it down deep. Stojan comes out and plays that funny bounce off the wall and just covers it up. We're going to have a face-off down here in Mariner territory. Miners send out Bomer, Maddie, and Robertson against Cotillier, Bennett, and Strome. Bomer wins that one clean, but it bounces off the wall past Kazumi. Gets it out past the line. It comes back in here. Weiss looking for it. Bomer finds it. Bennett keeps that one in. Now the loose puck comes free to the Miners. Bomer gets it in, but he gets a bump on the wall from McGuire. Bomer tries a quick shot. That's stopped by Stojan. The defenseman's able to clear the zone. Nielsen now. Nielsen on the backhand. He puts it back down low, and Matty goes back on the forecheck. McGuire puts it up the wall here to Daniels. Daniels is checked by Bomer. And he's able to put that one back down low to Matty. Matty comes loose with it, tries to backhand, put it out front. That's off the stick of Stojan. Matty tries another quick pass up and over the top. He gets there, but not quite onto the stick of Bomer. Kazumi tries to put that one back down, but the puck rolls up on him, and he gets it a little high, goes up and over the glass into the netting. So 2:10 looks like left on the clock here. We got Schmideter against Sato to the right of Stojan. And Miners win the puck back to Watson. Watson tries a quick shot. That goes off the stick just to the side of Stojan down into the corner here, and the Miners go to work. Quick shot there from Huth that goes just high over the net. Watson pinches down trying to keep it in, but he can't quite win that race. Puck gets chipped past him, and Mariners come back the other way. Here's Daniels. Daniels tries to put it out front, and that's gloved down by Enns and frozen. I think we're having some troubles with the clock up in the arena. Reads 2:10, and that's what it read last time. I think our screen clock is more close to the time. Here we go. Wickham puts it over to Pause. He's got pressure there from Lario. Pause puts it down to Daniels. Daniels circling, tries to put it out front, finding Earhart. Gets all the way through there to Sato, who tries a quick shot and goes wide of the net. Daniels back to Wickham, front to Sato. Sato tries a shot, but that's knocked away by Singer. Sato finds Earhart, but that's picked away by Lario. Here comes Robertson. Robertson with speed, chips it down past Pause. Lario go on the forecheck, and he's pushed to the corner by Wickham, and Stojan just freezes the puck. Got 1:20 on the clock in the arena. We got Corbett and Bulmer on the face-off. Corbett comes away with that. Wickham now. Wickham behind the net. He takes a bump there. A little bit high on him. I think we're going to be getting a minor penalty here for high sticking. Matty tried to lift the stick there of Wickham, but kind of came loose a little bit quick and caught him in the back of the helmet. Definitely an unintentional penalty, but a penalty nonetheless. The Mariners send out the power play unit. We've got Newens, Earhart, Hunter, Jones, and Wickham. Miners counter with the penalty kill of Rasmussen, Schaefer, Turner, and Gordon. Rasmussen gets that quick little puck and sends it down the ice. Stojan comes out to play, and he's calling for his teammates to come back and set up the breakout. Here's Wickham, sends it up for Jones. Jones looking for Newens, but gets out of his reach. He takes a big bump there and knocked down off his feet by Rasmussen. Now Hunter looking for Jones, knocked away by Turner. Loose puck's knocked back down in the corner. Mariners aren't able to set anything up, and that's cleared down the ice by the Miners. Here's Mode. Mode up to Earhart. Earhart gains the line. Comes down the right wing wall. Protecting the puck there from Watson. Watson leaves his man. There's Earhart now taking a Schmitter, watching him. Earhart shoots, beats, ends over the blocker side. Mariners win the faceoff. Comes back down into their zone. Stojan comes out and fires a pass up looking for power. That's kept in at the point by Singer, puts it back down low. Turner's able to get it back to Watson. Watson tries a quick shot through traffic, but that's kicked away there by the Mariners' Corbett. And he's able to get it out of the zone, but that'll be the end of the first period, with the Mariners leading the Miners 3-0 after the first period. The shots are 13-10 for the Mariners. We'll be back for the second period. Welcome back, hockey fans. We're back in Logan Lake for the second period. Logan Lake Miners and the VIU Mariners. Mariners are currently leading 3-0 at the start of the second period. Turner, Gordon, Sam, Rasmussen, and Schaefer starting here for the Miners. And the Miners come out hard, and they get the puck down deep into Mariner territory. Right to Stojan, who puts it up the wall to Power. Power across to Strome. Strome makes a little move around Schaefer. Schaefer's able to poke that free and puts it loose into the corner. Strome comes away with that as he spins off the hit from Rasmussen. Corbett comes in to help him. The puck comes loose there to Gordon. Schaefer now puts it up the wall to Turner. Turner takes a bump from Paze. Corbett puts it across to Wickham. Wickham down the left wing wall. Puts it back out front to Corbett. Tries a quick shot, and that's gloved by Enns. Bulmer's line comes out now to face off against Jones. Jones wins out to the wall for Newens, but that's knocked away by Sanger. Puck comes loose to Hunter. Hunter now, he's got pressure from two Miners players. Schmidt is able to clear that out of the zone, but Mode is able to pick that up. Tressman puts it back over to Mode. Mode puts it over to Newens. Newens gains the blue line. He tries to put a loose puck through to Jones, but Sanger's able to muscle him to the wall. Puck comes loose now to Bulmer. Bulmer takes a bump. Jones able to keep that one in, puts it back down low to Newens, out front to Mode. Mode takes a quick shot, stopped by Enns. Jones on the rebound, circling back, tries another quick shot down, but Enns is able to keep that one out of the net. Bulmer and Jones again to the right of Enns. Bulmer wins that one back down to Nielsen, who leaves it for Kazumi. Kazumi puts it up the wall to Robertson. Robertson tries to find Bulmer, and that kind of gets tossed up in the feet, but knocked down the ice. Tresswell now. Tresswell for the Mariners. He's got Maddie watching him. Maddie steals the puck, puts it out to Robertson. Quick shot. Rebound there. Another rebound. That's knocked away, and Kazumi's able to pinch down, but he loses control of the puck to Newens. Newens finds Jones through the middle, puts it over to the wall to Mode. Mode out front. Off a skate to Enns, and Enns covers that. We got Smitter now. Smitter for the Miners out on the face-off. Loses that one to the Mariners. Rebound now. Enns able to hold on to that with Gatelier right on top of him. Gatelier, I don't know if he's apologizing, but it makes it look like he might be for falling on top of him. Weiss and Smitter. Weiss wins that one back to McGuire. McGuire puts it down in the corner. Weiss finds it out to Gatelier. Gatelier walks up front, tries a quick shot up high. Goes a little bit high over the top of the net and over the glass. Miners need to tighten up a little bit in their own out zone defensively here. Tie-up draw there. Smitter comes away with it. Lario comes in to help him. Tries to chip it off the wall, but it's kept in by McGuire. Knocked away by Smitter. Lario's in on a race here. Gets the puck free. Tries to get it out front, but that's sticked away by Bennett. Bennett leaves it behind the net. Puck comes out to Smitter. Smitter back to Rasmussen. Tries a quick shot. That's patted away by Stojan. Kept in by Schaefer. Puts it down to Lario. Lario tries to find Smitter, but can't quite get it all the way through. Kept in there at the point barely by the Miners defenseman Rasmussen. Bennett gets the loose puck to Gatelier. Weiss down looking for Cook. Gets all the way through to ends, but he covers that up, takes a snow shower for his efforts. Bouncy plays here by both teams in this period. Miners send Gordon, Sam, and Turner out against Sato, Daniels, and Earhart. Sam jumps through on that one. We're going to have Gordon get waved out, and Turner's going to come in now. Turner tries out on the forehand, comes away with it, tries to push it all the way through, but it's kept in at the line there by Wickham. Wickham knocks that puck away from Sam. Gordon puts it up the wall, gets all the way through to Earhart. Wickham now up to Daniels. Daniels takes a bump there from Sanger. Sato has the puck for the Mariners, tries to put it out front, loses it off the toe of his stick behind the net. Turner's now. Turner puts it there for Watson. That's picked off by Earhart. Wickham, quick shot, gets through, patted away by Ends. Puck's loose in front. Ends is able to cover that up for a face-off. We have a face-off to the right of Matthew Ends down in Miners territory. Sending Bomer out against Sato here. Bomer wins that one to the wall to Nielsen. Nielsen tries to chip it up, but that's knocked down by Earhart. He gets it through now to Poncelet, who's able to clear the zone. Puts it off the wall looking for Christian. Christian gets a stick on that one, but he's bumped into the corner. Pause takes a bump there from Poncelet. Puck comes free now to Earhart. Earhart's watched there by Bomer. Bomer gets a stick in on him and knocks it away. Kazumi gets the puck up, trying to clear it out of the zone, and it goes up and over the glass. He takes a bump there from, looks like from Sato. But we're going to have a face-off down low here as Poncelet and Wickham are having a chat. We got Corbett facing off here against Bomer down to the right of Ends. Bomer wins that one to the wall. Nielsen loses that one off the wall. Puck comes free there to Strome, tries a quick shot, but that goes high over the net and goes all the way around it out of the zone. Tresswell all the way back into his own end to get that one. He's watched by Christian. He loses the puck out in front. Poncelet was alone in front, takes a quick shot, and he's going to get a penalty for trying to knock that puck out of the air, and I think it connected with Stojan. So he's going to get a high sticking call on that one. Trying to hit the puck out of the air and smack the goalie, I guess. So we go from a scoring chance to a penalty kill. So Gordon now. Gordon's going to face off down in his own end against Newens. Newens comes away with it. Mode puts it across to Jones. Jones, quick shot. That's tipped in front by Newens, but Ends knocks that to the corner. Schaefer comes away with the rebound. Puts it about around the net to Rasmussen. Rasmussen holds it for a second. Clears that puck all the way down. Good job there by the Miners to kill a little bit of time before sending it all the way down. Stojan comes out to play it and leaves it there for Earhart. Earhart comes up the wall. That's knocked away by Turner. Good job here by Turner to keep the puck down there. He leaves it now for Rasmussen. Rasmussen has the lane, takes a quick shot. That's patted into the corner by Stojan. Good chance there for the Miners. Good effort by Turner to turn that puck over. Here's Jones now. Jones puts it across to Earhart. Earhart, he holds up, looking for somewhere to go. Leaves it back at the point for Jones. Jones back down to Earhart. Looking cross ice to Mode. Mode tries a quick shot. That goes up over the net. Jones keeps that in at the line. Puts it back down to Earhart. Earhart circling through the middle of the ice. Cuts back. Puts it back across to Jones. Jones on the left wing wall. Cutting down to the hash marks, but leaves it for Newens. Back to Earhart. Earhart now circling through. Finds a slot and he scores. Earhart gets his second goal of the game. That's the second power play goal here for the Mariners. They're up 4-0 here on the Miners. Maddie leaves that puck there for Robertson. Robertson has that knocked away by Corbett and comes back down into the Miners zone. Watson tries to find his D partner, Sanger, behind the net. Goes past him all the way around to Maddie. Back now down low to Watson. Watson has that knocked away from him by Bennett. Bennett has it on the right wing wall. Tries to put it down front. Picked off by Sanger. Sanger looking for Robertson. Finds him. He chips that one down the deep. Gets past him to Stojan. Stojan tries to clear it, but that's picked off by Maddie and kept in. Maddie puts it back for Sanger. Sanger tries a quick shot. That goes off the stick and off the post. Good chance there for the Miners, but that's cleared now by the Mariners. Power comes in on Sanger. He has that knocked away. Sanger tries to bump his man. Power cuts back, and gets a quick shot stopped by Enns. With 14:06 to go here in the second period, 4-0 VIU. Mariners win the draw, trying to get a quick shot through, but that's knocked away by the Miners. Lario comes away with it. He's trying to get through, but that's poked away from him. Sticks come together, and puck goes up and out of play. We're going to have another face-off here in neutral zone. Miniter here against Sato. Mariners come away with the draw. It's a tie-up draw they get control of. Pause tries a hard pass cross ice to Daniels, but he can't quite control that one and gets all the way through to Nielsen. Nielsen loses the handle on that one. Kazumi scrambling around trying to poke that away, but it gets through to Pause, who gets the shot through onto Enns. Enns holds on to that one. Just to calm things down here. Gordon and Sato on this defensive zone draw. Sato wins that one back to Wickham. Wickham takes a quick move there, but he's watched by Rasmussen, pins him to the wall, but the puck comes loose to Daniels. Daniels back to Wickham. Wickham's knocked down by Schaefer. Gets free to Sato. Sato now in the corner. He spins off of a check from Schaefer. Puts it back down low to Daniels. Daniels can't quite handle that pass. He gets all the way through to Earhart on the far side. He takes a bump down low, but comes loose with the puck. The puck comes free off of his stick and just slides loosely over to Enns. Gordon and Cantelier here to the left of Enns. Mariners come free. Bennett tries a quick shot up and over the net. It's kept in at line by Trustwell. Trustwell tries to get a shot through, gets all the way down into the corner wide of the net. Here's Bennett with it. Bennett circling out front, puts it back to Mode. Mode was ready for it, leaves it there for Trustwell. Trustwell's got Turner all over him. They get it just outside of the blue line, so the Mariners are going to have to clear. Gives Sanger some time to circle out of his zone, finds Turner. Turner comes across center and dumps it in. Gordon in on the forecheck. Mode goes back. Him and Gordon battle for the puck. The puck goes loose behind the net. Watson pinches down on Bennett. Bennett leaves it for Trustwell, who puts it behind the net now to Mode. Mode up the wall to Weiss. Weiss gains the line. Sanger's watching him. Sanger angles him down to the corner, bumps him behind the net. But Weiss comes through for the loose puck, leaves it there for Cantelier. Cantelier puts it out front, looking for Trustwell, but that's picked off by the Miners. Here's Christian. Christian has that puck poked off his stick by Mode, but he's able to backhand that puck down low to Smiditer. Smiditer gets knocked off the puck by Cantelier. Weiss takes a bump there from Sanger, but he's able to get it out. Bennett gets it down low. It's picked off there by Poncelet. Poncelet takes a bump from Bennett. Loose puck knocked away by Sanger. Sanger gets it out of the zone, but he's bump there by Hunter. Hunter knocks it in, looking for Catelier, but he's going off for a change. Singer tries to stretch it out for Smitter, but that's a little high. He can't knock that down, but it's going to go all the way down for an icing. So face off down in minor territory. You got Bomer against Jones here to the left of ends. Puck goes loose to the wall. Sticks come together, battling for it. Now Newens spins off. He leaves it for Hunter. Hunter has it, puts it, tries to find Newens, but it comes loose to Nielsen. Nielsen tries to find Robertson, but he misses him. Hunter picked it off, and he's able to get it back down low. Newens now he takes a bump there from Nielsen, but he's able to power through, get it to Jones. Jones looking for Newens, keeps it in off his skate somehow. They get it back down low. Newens bumps Kazumi. Kazumi's bumped again by Hunter. Bomer high off the glass finds Matty on the far side. Matty comes up the wall. He's got Mariners watching him, gets through. Loose somehow gets that shot through. That's stopped by Stojan. Matty again. He's got Cook all over him. Here's the loose puck now for Hunter. Hunter in 2-on-1. He finds Cook. Cook, nice shot. Great save by Enns on that 2-on-0. Puck comes all the way out. Enns and Hunter having some words down low, and Hunter's late to get out of the zone, so now they're going to have to clear. Gives the Miners time to set up behind the net. Rasmussen, he tries to stretch pass, but he fans on that one. Finally gets it out to Bomer. Bomer tries to find McLennan, but that goes off a skate. Powers puts it through to Strome, tries to leave it again for Power. Just out of his reach. Backdoor there for looking for Corbett. Corbett can't handle that pass. Gets all the way through now. Now the battle ensues along the boards. Pazé keeps it in at the line. Puts it across to Wickham. Back to Pazé. Tries a quick shot. Gets all the way through to Enns, and Enns just covers that one up. 9:58 here to go. We're going to have a TV timeout. So for those of you taping the game, the World Series Game 6, cover your ears. Final score, 3-1 for the Dodgers. We're going to Game 7. All right, the teams are back down, set for the face-off. We got Corbett against Smitter. That goes off a skate. Lario now. Lario's got some space. Pazé's able to close that off. Lario tries to find Smitter in the slot, but that's picked off there by Bennett. Strome, sorry. Lario chips that past Strome, but he's able to get it off the wall back to himself. Puts a backhand there to Pazé, back to Strome, puts it cross ice to Wickham. Wickham's watched there by Rasmussen. Rasmussen loses the angle on him. Wickham gets by down into the corner. Wickham spins back, leaves it for Corbett. Corbett on the backhand, trying to find Power in front. Can't get that puck through. Corbett looking out front, cuts to the middle. He's hauled down there by Smitter, and they're going to go back to the power play. Smitter is going off 2 minutes for tripping. Newens and Gordon here to the left of ends. Miners need to kill this penalty and get to work here. Earhart puts it back to Mode at the point. Mode's watched by Turner. He leaves it there for Earhart. Earhart finds Jones on the other side. Jones loses his footing, but he's able to get back up, get possession. There's the bounce. Gordon now. Gordon puts it off the wall and clears the zone. Mode has it with Turner watching him. Leaves it for Hunter. Hunter leaves it now for Earhart. Earhart circling. Cutting through the neutral zone. Poked away by Turner. Pressured in the middle by Gordon. He's forced to just dump it in. Jones goes down the far side and has that puck knocked away by Watson. Newens comes in to help him and puts it back to Mode. Mode finds Earhart on the right wing. Earhart cuts back, finds Mode back up top. Down on the wing to Earhart. Quick shot there, blockered away by Enns. Jones has it on the left wing wall. Jones turns away from Turner, finds the middle of the ice, puts it over to the right to Earhart. Earhart circling through, switches places with Jones, leaves it for him. Jones goes down the right wing wall, puts it out front. Finds Hunter. Hunter kicks it back to Mode. Mode leaves it for Earhart. Back over to Mode. He misses the puck there and puts it back down to Jones on the right wing. Back to Mode up at the top. Mode looks for Earhart but can't get the pass. Finds Jones. Jones puts it out to Newens. Newens tries a quick shot and he scores off a really hard angle. Five nothing now for the Mariners. That was a tight angle shot there by Newens. Got it right up underneath there, underneath the crossbar inside the post from a tough angle and water bottle. Here goes Schaefer now. Schaefer for the Miners. He puts it down deep. Stojan comes out to play that one. He tries to play it around the wall. That's knocked down by Matty. Matty tried a quick shot there, but it was picked off by the defenseman. Here's McGuire. McGuire leaves it for Cook. Cook tries to find McGuire, but misses his man. Robertson's there to knock it back down in the corner. Cook backhand pass over to Bennett. Bennett tries to stretch it out. Kept in by Rasmussen. Rasmussen cross ice to Matty. Matty quick shot. That's blocked by McGuire. McGuire tries to clear it. Kept in by Rasmussen, who tries a quick shot. That's gloved by Stojan. A little answer here from the Miners. A little pressure after that fifth goal. Got Smitter and Catelier on the draw here. To the left of Stojan. Smitter wins that puck back to Rasmussen, who comes down the wall. He tries to center it out front, but that goes off a skate. Rasmussen loses the puck there to Cook, who's able to get it up the wall to Bennett. Bennett takes a bump, but he gets the puck free to Catelier, who cuts across the middle. Catelier leaves it there for Weiss, who tries a quick shot, goes high over the net. Puck goes all the way around, and Larios gets the puck free. He's got it now across the blue line. Stick lifted there by Cook. Good job by the defenseman to take that chance away. Catelier trying to cut through the middle. The Miners knock him down. The puck goes free to Enns, who is able to just cover up on it. A little bit of pushing and shoving now in front of the net. Smitter and Catelier. Miners getting a little bit frustrated here, I think. We get some 4-on-4 here. 6:52 to go in the second period. Bulmer and Sam against Daniels and Sato, I think. Watson puts it over to Sanger. Sanger finds Sam. Sam put it up the middle to Bulmer. Bulmer speed coming in on Wickham. He puts it through his feet down in the corner and goes and gets it. Takes a bump there from Wickham. He's able to come free with it. Put it back to the point to Sanger. Sanger's got the puck, puts it back down low in the corner to Sam. Sam missed the stick lift. Pause comes away with it now. Here is Sato. Sato and Daniels. Daniels takes a bump from Sanger. Sato comes in, knocks that puck free from Watson, gets the handle behind the net, but gets knocked down by Bomer. Daniels now. Daniels back to Wickham. Cross ice to Pause. Pause tries a quick shot. That's blockered away. Bomer came in to hit Pause, and Pause was ready for it. Knocked him down. Wickham circling through the middle. Leaves it backhand pass there for Pause, who puts it up the wall. Now Watson. Watson circling back, waiting for his teammates to come back and help him out. He leaves it behind the net for Matty. Matty comes out with speed, watched by Corbett. Matty zigging and zagging through the defensive zone, comes across the blue line, tries a quick shot, goes off a stick. Lario puts it over to Rasmussen, who's got a lane. Quick shot there, blocked in front by Earhart. That comes free to Corbett now. Corbett goes across looking for somewhere to go, finds Tresswell. Tresswell tries a backhand pass there for Earhart, but Earhart wasn't ready for it. Rasmussen and Tresswell are battling down in the corner. We've got Matty with the puck now. Matty puts it across to Rasmussen. Rasmussen tries to slip it across to Schaefer, but that's picked off by Wickham. Matty picks that pass off, puts it to the far side to Lario. Lario looking for someone to change. That puck's knocked out of the air by Power, and Earhart picks that up. Earhart's knocked down by Lario now. Lario coming up the wall. Has the stick lift from Earhart. Oh, that's going to be a penalty, I believe, on Earhart for hooking. So here's the first power play for the Miners. Let's see what they can do with this opportunity. So that's Earhart, 2 minutes for hooking. We're going to have a 4-on-3 power play here, I guess, seeing as we were playing at 4-on-4. Matty, Sam, Lario, and Schaefer against Power, Cook, and McGuire. Miners win that, and the other men are out of the penalty box, so now we're 5-on-4. Puck's battled and pinned along the wall. Mariners try to clear it, but goes up and over the glass. So we're going to have a face-off down low in Mariners territory here. Smittiter settles in for the face-off here against Bennett. Strome, sorry. That is Strome, number 8. Strome wins it, but Sam cuts through and is able to get into puck battle there with Cook, and the Miners come up with it. Sam finds Lario in the corner. Lario tries to find Matty, but that's picked off now by Strome. Strome gets through the stick check, goes along the line, puts it down deep. Nice work there by the Mariners forward. Gets it all the way down on the penalty kill and gets the face-off down in Miners zone. Gordon on this face-off here. He wins it to the wall. Rasmussen comes away with possession and leaves it behind the net for Bomer. Bomer slides one ahead for Rasmussen, coming around the net with speed. Weiss watching him. Cotillier is there too. Rasmussen tries to put a puck out front, goes off the skate of Turner. Loose to Weiss. Weiss gains the line. He's got Cotillier with him on an aggressive penalty kill here for the Mariners. Puck comes loose. The referee goes down in the corner. The puck comes free to Robertson. Robertson through the middle. He's knocked off stride by Strome. Puck battle and bouncing around here at the line, but Bomer gets it, tries to find Turner in front, knocked away by Cook. Back to Bomer on the wall. Bomer puts it back down in the corner for Turner. Goes through his feet out in front. Gordon's not able to bang that one home. And the Mariners are able to clear the zone with 40 seconds left in the power play. Rasmussen backhand pass there for Robertson. Robertson swings it up to Lario. Lario gains the line with speed, going wide on Wickham. He's got men with him in front, but finds Schaefer up high on the point. Schaefer goes down the wall to Matty. Matty, quick shot, fans on that one. He's got pressure now on him from Strome. Circling back, switching spot with Schaefer's. Down the wing here is Matty. Matty leaves it behind for Schmideter. Schmideter back over to Schaefer. Schaefer tries a quick move, but Power's ready for that, and he's able to knock the puck free, so he has to gain the line. Back down to the captain, Lario, puts it down the wall to Sam. Power's there to win that puck battle and leaves it for Wickham. Wickham just sends it to an open wing, but Earhart's out of the box. Beats that icing out and has possession now behind the net. Power trying to find man out front, but he misses him, goes all the way through to the wall, but Jones is there. Jones keeps it back down low. Pause behind the net to Power. Schaefer now. Schaefer for the Miners. He tries to kick that free, but that's kept in by Wickham. Wickham zigging and zagging at the point, puts it across ice, D to Pause. Pause back all the way across to Jones. Jones puts it back down low to Power now. Power tries to put a man out front, but he's got a stick on him, knocked away. Here's Truswell. Truswell tries a quick shot. That goes wide of the net, all the way around to Sam. Sam gets it out, just avoids a hit there from Wickham. But Wickham's able to get the puck in deep. Wickham spinning off his man. He's got a Truswell across ice, finds him, tries a quick one-timer, but he fans on that. Puck comes free out of the zone. Wickham's back with Robertson on him. Back up the wall to Nguyen. Nguyen takes a bump, gets the puck down low to Jones. Here's Sanger, has it stolen from Hunter. Hunter spins off. Mariners gain control. Here's Jones. Nope, and we got a whistle. Oh, we got a Mariner player slow coming to the bench. That is Nguyen. Nguyen looks like he's in some pain here. I didn't see what happened. There's a couple of guys banging around here on the wall, but he's slow to come to the bench. Looks like he's going to be going off to the room here. Not putting much weight on that left leg. That's a tough loss here for the Mariners if he's going to be gone for any length of time. Hopefully he's okay. Never want to see anyone get hurt here. So McLennan here against Sato on the draw in the neutral zone. Sato wins that one. Back to Truswell, puts it across the mode, and he just gets it down deep into minor territory. Enns tries to fire that one all the way around, but it's kept in at the point by Mode, who tries to put it back in front on net. That's picked off by Watson, tries to clear it. That's picked off by Mode. And we got another whistle. Looks like we've got a penalty here. Who we got? Hooking is the call. And it looks like it's going to be Zaylen Watson for the Miners heading to the blocks. 2 minutes for Hooking with 1:17 here to go. The Mariners will go to their fourth power play. They've scored on their 3 previous ones. Gordon pushes that puck through, but is kept in at the line by Wickham. Finds Corbett down low. Back across ice to McGuire. McGuire, quick shot. That's patted away. Here's Corbett. Corbett on the left wing wall. He's circling back. Puts it back up top to Wickham. Wickham fakes the pass and carries down low. Finds Daniels in front. Quick shot that hits Sato in front of the net. Goes to the corner, and Sanger is able to clear it all the way down. 47 seconds left here in the period. Here comes McGuire. McGuire drop pass now to Wickham. Everybody's circling back. Wickham now out of his own end. He's picking up speed. He's watched by Robertson and Schmideter. He's able to find Daniels there on the wall. Now Sato. Sato takes a bump from Sanger. He pins him there. They got the puck pinned against the wall. Not much happening. Oh, we got some pushing and shoving. We're going to get a penalty here. Looks like another minor penalty. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 here as Midditer is going. Oh, looks like we're getting a VIU penalty as well. Maybe after the fact. Sato will be going to join him as well. With 9.3 seconds to go in the second period, we're going to be, I think, still 5-on-4 by the looks of things. Gordon loses that draw to Hunter, and that Earhart just barely able to keep that one in. Quick one-timer here from the point, but ends able to swallow that one up. 2.8 here to go. Hunter, that's tied up there by Gordon. Rasmussen comes in to help out, and he's able to pop that up and out of the zone, and that'll be the end of the second period. VIU leads 5-0 here. Shots are 34-17 for the Mariners. When we come back, we'll have 43 seconds left on the power play. All right, welcome back, hockey fans. Here we are for the third period between the VIU Mariners and the Logan Lake Miners. VIU currently up 5-0 here to start the third period. The Miners have a 43 seconds left in a power play to try and break the goose egg here at the start of the period.
Number 8, Dario, his dad drove all the way here, long distance, and he should play better than that.
Mariners win the draw back to Mode. Mode loses his footing there, and puck comes loose to Jones. Jones fakes a pass there to Earhart and carries on, puts it across ice, finds Earhart now skating down the left wing wall, watched by Rasmussen down behind the net. Earhart takes a bump from Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets the puck and fires it down the ice. 20 seconds left to go here in the penalty. Mode now. Mode skating up. He leaves the backhand there for Jones. Jones cuts across the middle. Gains the line. Cuts through. Toe drag there. He's knocked off stride. Loose puck knocked to the wall by Jones, but Schaefer picks it up and gets it out of the Miners' zone. Back to even strength. Earhart soft pass across to Mode. Mode puts it across to Jones, up ice to Hunter. Hunter gains the line. He's watched there by Schaefer. Cuts back, puts it up top to Earhart. Earhart back down low looking for Hunter. Gets all the way through to Cotillier, back to Hunter. Schaefer comes free with the puck there behind the net, puts it around the wall. There's nobody there except for Mode. Mode puts it back down, picked off by Sanger. All the way around the ice to the line to Pause at the point, puts it down to Cotillier, knocked away by Schaefer. Back to Cotillier. Bennett comes in to help out, puts it in front of the net. That's poked away to Wickham. Here's Wickham at the point. Quick shot there, gets all the way through and wide of the net. Pause has it on the wall. Another quick shot. That gets through. Enns knocks that one away. Rebound comes to Cotillier on the down below. Cotillier spinning. Puts it back out behind the net to Weiss. Weiss to Wickham. Back to Weiss. Picked off by Matty. Matty tries to go around the wall, but that's knocked down by Cotillier. And it's tied up down in the corner. Cotillier peels that one free, puts it up to Bennett. Bennett across to Wickham. Wickham's watched there by Robertson, spinning off him, but he's able to get that one over the line. Wickham now finds Bennett. Bennett tries to find Cotillier, but gets through to Kazumi. Kazumi tries to get that one out. It goes off a stick, up and out of play. Schmidt wins the draw back to the corner. Nielsen tries to backhand up the wall. It's picked off by Power. Power tries a quick shot down low. That goes wide of the net. Miners try to poke that past Corbett on the wall, but it's kept in down low. Gets back out of the line. McCook grabs it now. Cook looks across ice, finds McGuire. McGuire tries to go cross ice to Strome. Gets knocked down by Schmidt, but gets to Strome. Tries to get a shot, but is kicked down by Nielsen. Power. Back to Corbett, over to McGuire. Tries a quick shot. That's blocked there by Lario. Lario gets it out, trying to go cross ice to McLennan. That gets over the head of Cook down into the zone. McLennan's on it, gets a foot on it. He has control. Knocked down by Corbett now. Back to McGuire behind the net. He's watched by Bomer, kept in by Schaefer. Schaefer knocks that one back down into the corner. Corbett picks it up, tries to go back behind Bomer, but he's able to pick it off, tries to put it out front, but that's kicked away by McGuire. And we're going to get another penalty here behind the play. We've got Corbett going off for slashing. So we're going to have a Miners power play here. Schmideter, Maddie, Sam, Lario, and Schaefer on the power play here for the Miners. On the penalty kill, the Mariners have Power, McGuire, Bennett, and Cook. Puck comes back to Maddie at the point. He's watched there by Power, puts it back to Schmideter. Schmideter tries a quick shot. Stojan gets an arm on that, but the puck was bouncing around, came down between his legs, and he's able to squeeze it and not knock it into his own net somehow and keep it out of the goal. Schmideter loses that draw to Catelier. The puck comes down in the corner. The Mariners are able to get it over to Weiss, who's able to clear that one. Knocked down by Schaefer, but not kept in. Puts it cross ice to his partner, Matty here. Matty circling back with Catelier watching him. Goes behind the net to give himself some space. Circles up, passes it to Schmideter along the wall. Schmideter loses the control of the puck. Comes free. Sam has it now. Sam gets it in, but he's knocked down by Weiss. The Mariners are able to dump that all the way down. Enns fires it around to Lario. Lario leaves it back for Matty. Matty gaining speed through the neutral zone. Poked away by Catelier. Catelier for Power. Power has that knocked, poked away by Schaefer. Comes back to him down in the corner. Loose puck along the wall picked up by Schmideter. Schmideter goes back around the corner to Matty on the side wall. Matty puts it back to Schaefer. Back up to Matty. Matty through the neutral zone, gains the line. He's watched there by Trustwell. Trustwell pokes it away, gets it back. Here's Rasmussen to Bomer. Bomer, quick shot. Through a screen, hits a body, just goes wide. Sam has the puck knocked off of his stick. Kept in the line by Rasmussen. Good shot, scores! Rasmussen on a quick shot. And the Miners break the shutout there. Nice seeing eye shot there by Everett Rasmussen. So 15-17 to go. Mariners up 5-1. That'll feel nice. A little bit of momentum here for the Miners now to build on. Mariners win that draw, and they try to circle out of their zone, but they get pressure on it from the Miners. Turner's able to get that one down low. Wickham has it behind his own net. Tries a backhand pass, but that goes off a skate, back into his own skate. Turner wins the puck battle there, tries to find Sam out front, but that hits a body and comes up high now, and Daniels is able to chip that up and over the defenseman's head and slides all the way down to Enns, and he's able to freeze that one. $14:52 here to go in the third period. Face off to the right of Matthew Enns. We got Jones facing off against Gordon. Gordon wins that puck back down into the corner. Comes all the way around to Turner. Goes up the wall trying to find Sam. All the way down. Sam beats that one out from icing. Takes a bump from Wickham. But does a good job of beating out the icing. Now that Miners go to work in the corner. Puck comes free and they're able to keep it in at the corner here on the wall. Turner's battling there, and Gordon's there helping him out. Loose puck comes through and somehow gets through the middle to Jones. Jones has a chance, gets through. Nice save there by Enns. Not sure how that puck got all the way through, but it did. Here's a quick shot there by Pause. Rebound. Earhart is able to put that one in and slides it home for his third. Unlucky bounce down in the offensive zone. Somehow got loose, and Jones was able to get loose, get it down. They got a quick shot, and Earhart was able to bury the rebound, make that one 6-1. Earhart's third of the game. Corbett wins the draw back to Cook. Cook tries to find Strome up the wing, gets past him to Schaefer. Lario tries to chip it around Cook. Schmideter back to Schaefer, puts it across to Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets it in over the line. Lario goes in on the forecheck. chasing Cook down. Cook puts it back to the empty corner here, and McGuire has it now. He tries to stretch it across there for Strome. That's picked off, and now it comes back to Strome. Strome coming up through the neutral zone. He's got Miners watching him. He tries to make a move around Rasmussen. The puck comes loose, but he's not able to control it. Cook gets the loose puck. He tries to put it down low, finds McGuire. McGuire tries to put it out front to Strome. That goes off the foot into the corner. Here's Power now. Power backhand out front to Strome. He scores. Strome with a Strome, and he one times that one. Beats the glove of ends. (7-1) Mariners. Bulmer wins this face-off, but the puck's hooked back now to Truswell. Truswell goes across to Mode. Mode finds Bennett on the wall. He's pinched off there by Kazumi. Loose puck gets backhanded down, and Matty picks that one up, puts it across to Sanger, but that goes through his feet. Loose puck now comes back to Matty behind the net. He cuts back, circling around. He's got a player watching him, puts it up. That's chipped in by Robertson. Bulmer's in. Icing's waved off. Bulmer takes a bump there from Truswell. Robertson comes free with the puck. We got Bulmer and Truswell behind the net here. We're going to have a little bit of pushing and shoving. The referee's calling the penalty. Now we got Mode going in to talk to Robertson and Bennett as well. Well, now we got punches thrown from Bennett coming over the top trying to hit Robertson. Bear hugging down in the corner. Robertson's lost his helmet. Everything seems to be cooling down now. We'll see how things settle out here as we got players from both teams heading to the penalty box. Matty and Jones waiting to hear the explanations on the other side from the referees as they sort all this out. With 12:37 to go, the Mariners have slid down into minor territory, so they are thinking that they're going to have a power play, I would assume. The referees are coming out now to explain the calls to the two waiting to hear the explanation. Looks like we were going to have a 2-minute power play for the Mariners out of all this. Poncelet sent over there to serve the 2 minutes. Mariners win the draw. Back to goes Wickham trying to find Daniels. Puts it across to Corbett. Corbett circles off the check there from Christian. Back down low to Sato. Sato tries to cut out front. Puck knocked off his sip by Sanger. Tried to clear by Watson. Goes off a leg. Corbett picks it off. Leaves it there for Wickham. Goes cross ice now to McGuire. Quick shot. Rebound. That's blocked on a diving block there by Sanger. Now Sato has it. Sato's got it on the left, or Corbett on the left wing. Sato in front. There's the rebound. That's blocked. Another rebound saved. Rebound comes through and comes loose to the wall. Christian now. He tries to clear, gets it out of the line. Good saves there by Enns. Here's McGuire. McGuire gained the line. Turns back, leaves it for Daniels. Daniels spins off the check from Turner. Finds Corbett on the wall. Tries a quick shot. That's stopped. Or tipped and blockered away by Enns. Goes up and over the glass for a whistle. Minute 5 here to go in the power play. 11:41 to go in regulation. .105 here. We've got Gordon and Hunter on the face-off to the right of Enns. Gordon wins that one. Puck bounces off the wall and comes free to the Mariners. Strome now, muscled to the corner by Schaefer. Enns reaches back, but he can't quite get it. But we got a whistle anyway for some reason. I'm not quite sure what for. Maybe they thought the net came off, but I don't know that it did. Either way, we will have a face-off again. Strome wins that one to the wall, but the Miners are able to get control. Almost cleared out, but kept in at the line. Here's Jones. Quick shot, blockered to the corner by Enns. Puck comes loose, bounces to Hunter. Hunter gets it through to Strome. Strome tries to go across ice, but that's picked off by Turner, who takes off. He's got Earhart watching him. Turner gets a quick shot, goes off the side of the net. Rebound poked away by Stojan. Here's Strome, cross to Mode. Mode looking up ice, finds Hunter. Hunter has that one lost in his feet, and McLennan's able to get that and put it back down into the Mariners zone. Stojan comes out to play it and leaves it for Mode. Mode circles around behind his own net. Winding up here. Backhand pass across to Earhart. Earhart gains the line. Another quick shot stopped there by Enns. Rebound comes to Schaefer, who clears that one up. Glove down there by Jones. Jones now down the left wing wall. Protecting the puck. Puts it back to Mode. Penalty's over. Mode takes a big hit there from Poncelet out of the box. Earhart slap shot, and that's gloved down by Enns. Penalty coming here to somebody. Poncelet is going back to the box. Like he got given a 10-minute misconduct. Pause is going to the box as well. Looks like Poncelet will be leaving this game. Got a 5-on-4 situation, and it looks like going to be a shorthanded situation for the Miners as Valerio heads across to serve the extra 2 given to Poncelet there. For I believe I saw a slashing signal at one point. So I'm assuming that is what it was for. Corbett wins the puck back to Wickham, goes cross ice here to McGuire. McGuire spinning away from Turner, going down the right wing wall, back down low, up to the front, and Daniels with a quick one-timer to make it 8-1. So I believe that's the fourth power play goal from the Mariners. Matty tries to get the puck deep, and it hits a leg of McGuire, and that just seems to be how things are going tonight for the Miners. They just cannot get anything going here. Rasmussen tries to clear the puck, and he fans on that. Comes up front to Strome. Puck loose. Rasmussen chips it up the wall. Matty gets it now. Gets it out of the zone. Gets it to Lario. Lario's has Corbett all over him. Matty tries to center the puck in front to Smitter, but that's poked away by Stojan. Lario gets it back to Watson. Watson tries a quick shot. That's blocked by Strome. Puck comes loose to Lario in the corner. Lario tries to put it out front, gets it all the way through to Watson. Watson tries a shot, blocked again. Smitter back to Watson at the point. He tries a quick shot. That hits the body. There's Lario alone in front. He tries a shot there and doesn't get all of it, and Stojan's able to save it and knock it into the corner. Corbett gets the line and puts it down deep and gloves it and tries to send it up the ice to Lario. Lario has it now at the line. Spins away from Weiss. Tries to put it out to Robertson, but that's knocked down by a glove. Lario back down behind the Mariner net. Tresswell has it. He puts it up to Cotillier. Cotillier has the puck knocked away by Christian. Loose puck comes free to Hunter. Hunter puts it to the wall to Weiss. Knocked down there by Kazumi. Mariners circle back. They try and circle it up, knocked off the stick or by the skate of Nielsen. Hunter has it down in the corner. Tries to put it out front, and that's not Nielsen now. He goes up the wall and gets it out of the line, over the line, but Tresswell has it. Tresswell tries to go cross ice to Hunter. Hunter gets it, leaves it there, tries to leave it there for Mode. Christian chips it around him. Angled off by Hunter. Cotillier puts it up the ice to Weiss. Across the blue line, one-on-one with Nielsen. Somehow gets that through his feet, but Nielsen battles back and gets the puck, his stick on it. Tries to leave it there for Robertson, but Hunter's the only one there. Now we got Christian. Christian loses that one on a bounce, and Wickham picks it up and goes back in the other way. Little toe drag there around Kazumi. Gets into the corner. He's got Cotillier out front. The puck comes out front. Cotillier whacks at that puck and he slashes it, ends on the hands, and he's going to get called for that one. Now we're getting the Miners are going to go to the power play. Smitter, Lario, Sam, Schaefer, and Matty on the power play. Strome, Power, Mode, and McGuire on the penalty kill. Smitter puts it back up to Matty. Matty loses control, but he's able to keep it in. Puts it to Smitter, backhands it down into the corner. Sam spins back. He had nowhere to go with it and loses control on the wall. Miners really need to simplify what they're trying to do here and not get too complicated. Here goes Lario. Lario leaves it out front for Matty. Matty gets the line. Down into the corner. Spins back, puts it up top to Lario. Lario tries to go back down to Matty, but Strome's there waiting for it. And picks that one off and clears it back down the ice. How it seems to be going. Every time the Miners try and pass the puck somewhere, there's a Mariner player with the stick right there, and they just pick it off and they eliminate any opportunities. That's the way this whole game's gone. Again, right there, Matty tries to go cross ice to Lario, and Jones' stick is there to pick it off. Jones to Tresswell. Tresswell back around the net to Earhart. Earhart again to Jones. Cook now. Cook takes a big hit there from Bulmer, and he's going to get a penalty there. Mariners didn't like that one. Earhart comes in and grabs onto Bulmer. A little bit of pushing and shoving here, but I don't think too much is going to go on with this. They just didn't appreciate Bulmer throwing that hit. Well, and we got a goalie fight here. We got Stojan and Enns at center ice. Stojan throwing Enns right hands. Enns is countering back. Enns is trying to get his hand out of his monkey suit, but he can't quite get it there. Jersey's over his head. Enns is free now. He tries a shot over top of the referee's shoulder. The other referee's got Stojan tied up. Stojan tries another throw around with the hand there, but can't quite connect. I think this will be all for that one. You don't see a goalie fight every day, but there we have it. Enns and Stojan at center ice. So now we've got two new goaltenders here. We've got Fleet in net here for the Mariners and Hatfield in net now for the Miners. And we'll see what the call is here on the Bulmer hit. We're 2 minutes on the board. I would assume that's for boarding. There's 6:41 to go. Mariners leading 8-1. We're going to be 4-on-4 here for 51 seconds. Now we got all that settled out. We're going to go 4-on-4. Face off down in minor zone. Toss up. Puck's in the feet here of the two centermen. Nielsen now. Nielsen comes away with it. Gives it back to Schaefer. Tries to go back to Nielsen. That puck just bounces away from him. Nielsen circles back down in his own end. Goes back up the wall to Smithiter. Smithiter now. He's got Lario with him. Tries a quick shot. That gets through onto Flett. He pads that away. Rebound comes to Earhart. Earhart up the ice. Goes wide around Schaefer. Tries to put that, look for getting that out front, but he can't quite find the lane. Here is Nielsen now. Nielsen with the puck. Behind Hatfield. Stops. Goes up the ice. Finds Lario. Lario, 1-on-3. Goes to dump it in, but he fans on it. Cook comes away with it. Cook now puts it across to Weiss. Knocked away by Lario. Mariner power play now. Corbett kicks it down low to Cotillier. Cotillier tries to go up front, lost in the feet there. Sanger's able to get control and get it out over the blue line. Mariners are going to have to regroup here. Here's Cook. Cook up the left wing wall. That should be and is offside as Cotillier was kind of bumped in by the Miners. But offside is offside. Corbett wins the puck back to Wickham. Wickham gains the line, circles back. Didn't like what he saw. Leaves it now for McGuire. McGuire, again, he circles back into his own zone. Christian's watching him. Turns back away from Christian. Sends it up ice to Sato. Sato has some room. Goes wide on Sanger. Sanger angles him down. Takes a bump behind the net. Daniels now. Daniels to Sato. Sato's being pushed by Sanger. Puck comes free to Daniels. Daniels leaves it there for Corbett. Corbett down low to Sato. Sato back up top to Wickham. Wickham over to McGuire, back to Corbett. Corbett can't quite handle the pass, and that goes off the glass, but Wickham keeps it in. Wickham shoots. That's stopped by Hatfield. Comes out of the line. McGuire circles back to get the puck. Puts it up, trying to find Wickham. Gets through to Corbett. It has that knocked off his stick. Loose puck comes to Wickham. He leaves it for Strome. Strome tries to put that on net, but it goes off a stick up and out of play. So there's 4:32 here to go. Smitterer wins that one on the forehand, but the referee doesn't like how that was done, so he whistles it down. We're going to do it again. Strome and Smitterer on the draw. Smitterer's waved away, and Robertson comes in his place. Robertson wins it to the wall, but the defensemen weren't quite ready, and Strome jumps through and is able to get control. Nielsen now. Nielsen trying to wheel it out of the zone, but it gets knocked off his stick, and he loses his stick. Puck comes free here to Smitterer in the middle. He tries a quick shot. That's knocked away by Mode, who's done a good job of shutting the Miners down. Lario puts it back to Nielsen, who puts it down the wall, but doesn't get through to the corner, and Strome picks it off, puts it up, and now we got 2-on-1 the other way. Weiss is alone in the slot, tries to put a backhand through to Trunwell, but it doesn't quite get there, and Weiss is knocked down by Lario. Lario breaking away on the wall. Seeing if they can get it up to him. They can't. Bouncing puck gets through to Trunwell, but Lario's there to steal it. He's watched by Trunwell. Spins off and puts it out front to Gordon. Quick one-timer there by Sam. And Fleet's there to knock that away, and Cook gets the rebound and clears it up the ice. Here's Power. Power tries to cut to the middle, but he loses the puck in the corner, trying to get out of the way of that hit. Now here's Jones. Jones and Earhart. Over now, Gordon steals it, tries to find Turner. Turner and Cook come together on the wall, and the puck pops up into the penalty box, and that's going to be a stoppage with 3:19 to go in the game here. Jones and Gordon. Jones wins this one back to Cook, who hooks the puck forward looking for Jones, but misses him and gets to Gordon. Gordon dumps it back down. Cook racing back. Pushes it up the wall to Hunter, but can't quite handle it, and Schaefer puts it right back down into Mariner territory. Fleet came out to play, but that took a funny bounce and just about got cut up in his feet there. Here's Cook. Cook tries to cross ice to Jones. Tips off his stick to Kazumi. Back to Earhart. Here's Bomer. Bomer takes a bump there from Hunter. The puck's loose and McGuire has it. Turner's on him. Bomer's into the corner. Earhart puts it forward to Jones, but that comes free to Bomer. Bomer puts it to Maddie in the slot. Maddie shoots. Fletch stops that one. .231 here to go in regulation. Face off to the left of Fleet. Fleet Sato and Bomer. Bomer wins it clinging back to the point to Watson. Watson tries a quick shot, and Fleet's able to glove that one down. I think Bomer was looking for that to get back to Matty. He won it so clean, it went right through to Watson, and Watson took that shot with no traffic in front. This puck comes free out the side to Daniels. That's knocked away by Matty, the low stick there. That's tipped forward, but knocked down by the Mariners. Wickham looking up ice, finds Daniels. Daniels can't control that pass. The loose puck gets now to Watson, who puts it up to Matty. Matty in the neutral zone. Gains the line and dumps it in. Knocked into the corner by Wickham. Daniels up to Cotillier. Cotillier gets the line, backhand across to the wall to Sato, who puts it back door to Mode. Great save by Hatfield. Down low, Cotillier finds Mode. Mode backhand out front, knocked away by Christian. Wickham pinches in on Bomer and keeps that puck alive for the Mariners. Cotillier's trying some dangles down low, gets it back to Wickham. Singer chips the puck to Christian. Christian has it now in the middle, and he just dumps it down low, and he's going to go off for a change. Fleet has it now. He leaves it for Mode. Mode looking up ice, can't find anywhere to go with it. Slows down, finds Power. Power tries to put it forward to Corbett. Corbett's cut off there by Smithiter. Corbett tries to find Strome, and that goes off a stick and gets past Cook out of the zone. Cook across to Trunwell. Trunwell gets the line and tries to dump it in. That goes off a skate to Nielsen. Nielsen's angled by Power. Gets it back, tries to go up front, but goes right into no man's land. There's Cook backdoor. He misses the man back there. Their Miners just chip it up off the glass and down the ice, and that's going to be icing call here with 48.8 seconds left in the game. Another face-off down here to the right of Hatfield. Corbett wins that one back to Truswell. Truswell takes a shot that's tipped in front by Power and goes just wide. Cook pinches down. Oh, and he takes a bump there by Kazumi. Kazumi's on top of him. He's got him kind of pinned to the wall. Puck's underneath him, and he kicks it free. Cook comes out, puts it across to Truswell. Truswell pulls it in, tries a shot, but loses control, gets it back. Takes a soft shot, but Hatfield's able to hold on to that one and freeze it with 27 seconds left. The two Mariner players are now out of the box, and they come back to the bench. Weeson for the draw against, and he wins that one clean away from Gordon. Back to Cook. Cook tries a shot, but that's blocked by Sam. Gordon to Sam. Sam pinched off on the wall. Puck comes loose there to Gordon. Gordon tries to backhand deep. He kind of fans on that. That's kept out by Pauzet. Pauzet gets it down deep, and Nielsen's back now. He's got Cotillier all over him. Nice little move through the middle of the ice. Cotillier's lining him up. Nielsen spins back and just puts the puck up to the wall. Watson chips it down deep, and that'll do it for this one, as VIU wins that one in dominant fashion, 8-1. And the final shots on goal, 52-30. And I think we will be back next weekend for another Miners game, and let's hope it's a better performance than this one. Till next time.